tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. All day, all night. All right, all right. All day, all night. All right, all right. Oh, wow. All day, all night. Oh, wow. All right, all right. Oh, wow. All day, all night. Oh, wow. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Okay, all set to go. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's off the inside edge. And we are underway.
First pitch. $5
Ball. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting second.
Here's Alex Verdugo with 6 hits in the series coming into this one. That one's in there. That's strike one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wide.
Acuna runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Swings and misses. One gone here.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And there's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Matt Olson, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1-0.
And a count 1-2. First and third, one down. Next pitch is outside. Two on, one out. That one missed. Marcell Ozuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So bases loaded with one away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. And yes, he did. He went around. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Lockridge sizes this one up. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Michael Harris the second. In the box now, no balls and a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Darvish delivers. And that one moves his feet. And a pitch.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs. And foul ball. Darvish kicks, delivers. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Here's Sean Murphy. Line to left, down the line, and it's foul. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. In the air, right field. Tatis sizing this one up, and that's the third out. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Grant Holmes. What's the word on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Jose Iglesias stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Down the line. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Tatis waits. That's to third. Over to first.
Got him,
and that is the inning. Back here in San Diego, second inning set to go. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the next pitch is way outside. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
He goes down looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Bo.
Anthony Volpe stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. In the air out towards right center. They got it for out number 2. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
Lockridge makes the play. Back here at Petco Park, bottom half of inning number 2, and now the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. That's a slider for a strike. Machado, a former All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Holmes winds and deals. And Manny gets a piece. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Softly hit to third. Riley. Machado out of the play. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air right field. 2 down. Now it's the DH, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. Out. That's the inning. Nothing doing for the offense. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Darvish back to work. Ball 1 there.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Here's a 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Here's Austin Riley. High in the air, out to right. Tatis. 1 down. Here is Matt Olson. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ozuna in the box now. Takes strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one is absolutely belted. It's a bomb. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
And it's fouled away. Still only one out here in the inning. Up and in, and a count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Runner on the go. In the air, right side. Tatis nabs it. Throw over to first. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Elias Diaz. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher. And a foul ball. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Here's Jason Hayward. Just missed. Liner snagged at first.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. As we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. Fly to right his first time. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon getting loose out there. Estrada getting cranked up as well. And a strike in there. Hard hit left side. Bogarts with the throw to first. And Acuna retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Verdugo next up for the Braves. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 more for Atlanta on the homer. And the lead is... And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Luis Arraez. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Up the middle. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Jose Iglesias, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Padres hitless so far in the game. Ground ball right side. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting. Right
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders and throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Tatis at the plate and takes high there. In the air, out towards left center. Harris makes the catch, and that'll do it. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He circles the bases. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Here's the pitch to Olsen. Rips one to right. And there's one away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that one's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
That misses, and it's 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled on the run. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. 2 down, base is empty. Sean Murphy will hit next. He was late there. Strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And the sweeper misses for a ball.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. This to third, Machado. That's out number 3. But 2 round. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
That's outside. And that's ball 1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Here's a high chopper. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter, number 2.
And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Bogaerts.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Bogaerts, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Aruba. 1 down, base is empty. So K marks the at-bat for X.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And next is the designated hitter, Jake Cronenworth. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. Top 6 now in for the Braves. Ozzie Albies. Kolek back to work. And there's a foul ball. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one off the mark. Now 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
On the ground, Iglesias. And Albies is retired.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe next up for the Braves.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. And
Ball
that
one.
misses. And it's a ball and a
One
strike.
ball, one strike.
That's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next
Ball
one
two.
misses. Ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. He's got it. He's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's a big power threat. Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit hard on the ground to short. Handles, throws the first, and it's a 1-2-3. Well, we go bottom 6. So digging in now for San Diego, Jason Hayward. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. That one in there across the letters. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Takes it in for the out. Here's a speed threat, Brandon Lockridge. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's got a chance. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
And a curve is down and in. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
1 out and a runner at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Base hit. Arise around third. He'll score easily. So a man at first. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Right through there for a strike. Iglesias leads off first with 1 away. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Machado into box again. Takes a strike.
No ball.
1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one ripped into right. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 away now. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering upstairs.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That one drilled left field. That's bad. And that one is out of here.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here comes the manager.
Now pitching for the Braves.
And now Jake
Number
Cronenworth.
38.
And he pumps it a strike.
Here's Johnson.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Harris racing over to make the catch.
Pitching for the Padres.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the
56.
mound. Jeremiah Estrada.
Jeremiah
This is his third time out this year.
Estrada.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. That's the first out in the top of the seventh. Here is Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Activity in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck left field. Going back. It has the distance. Gone. He jacks that one out to left. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add on. It's 8-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And the 0-1. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball popped up. Machado makes the catch for the out. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Now batting.
Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
It seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Next
Ball.
offering is down low.
1-1.
And delivers outside. Next offering
3-1.
is in the dirt. 2 out, space is empty. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field. And you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away. And it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-2.
In the air, right field. Tatis sizes this one up, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Elias Diaz. That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
Out towards right center field. Acuna after it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Next for the Padres, Jason Hayward. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Braves leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the 2nd out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Sneaks through, base hit. So a 2 out knock keeps the inning alive. Luis Arraez stands in. Here comes the manager.
Pitching for the Braves, number 52, Dylan Lee.
Lockridge off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Rudder puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat beat.
He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the base. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Robert Suarez. That one pushed foul.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That's off the inside corner, and 1-1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, up and throwing. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. And that one popped in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Inside. Going to count 1-2. A swing and a miss. Robert Suarez records the strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Alex Verdugo. That's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
On the ground to third. Zips it across, and that will end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit. Montero in his 9th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that's outside.
Rafael Montero.
Out to center. Harris after it. And there's 1 down. Now Machado up here. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one misses. The count now 2-2. And there's a hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Hammer, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And that drops in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Missed with a changeup. And the count's even at 2. The tying run at the plate. Misses outside, and that's ball 3. And Jake has entered the K zone.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Outside. 1-2 to count. Got him. And the Padres waste a chance.
A couple of strikeouts with runners.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Adrian Morejon.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Marcell Ozuna now at the plate. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Action in the pen down there. Yuki Matsui getting ready to go. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
just missed. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Leaping, and it's gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Harris now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
This to third. Gets it to first.
He's out.
And there's two down. And now the catcher comes
Now
up to
back.
hit. Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
That one hit to right. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead. It's now 9-5. Back here in San Diego, all set for the bottom of the ninth. And now Jason Hayward. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Man at first, nobody out. Stepping in for San Diego, Brandon
Now
Lockridge. That one catches the zone.
Number
It's
26.
0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets
Right
on.
now,
You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Murphy tries to block it, but it gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves win the series as